Oh, you into fitness? Well, step right this way. Okay, so it's rare, but every once in a while, amidst all these people trying to sell me stuff, there'll be one of these fitness guys that comes out and says, you know, you don't really need all these different supplements. I only take this, this, and this, and I'm able to maintain my physique. It's really about putting in the hard work, blah, blah, blah. But then you'll see the same guy promoting some fancy fat burner, some new expensive pre-workout, or some super top of the line protein blend, and it makes you think that I gotta have that to make gains. So what's the deal? Alright, so I'll be the first to admit that there's plenty of effective, scientifically proven supplements out there that actually work. You're not paying for bullshit. It's not like glutamine where you're just giving your money for no reason at all. There's plenty of stuff out there that works, but for the past year, I'm gonna show you my stack, if you could call it that, my stack, the 3 supplements that I've been taking, and it's been over a year, and I've still been able to maintain I'm still progressing through this whole time, So, without further ado, whey protein. I like cellular core because I love the taste. For a little while, they sent me out some free stuff, and I tried it. It was good. Before them, I was always using Optimum Nutrition stuff, and I tasted that stuff. I was like, man, this is pretty good. And then, so I was like, let me go experiment and try all these other different brands, and I always was never as satisfied as I was when, I did cellular core. And now they come out with the mint chocolate chip flavor. It's my favorite flavor of ice cream, and it tastes just like it. So definitely stick with this. And it's mainly because I gotta hit, first and foremost, I wanna hit my macro goals, or just get in the ballpark of my macro goals. And I'm not a very hungry person, so, it's hard for me to eat enough to just maintain, really. So when that's the case, I gotta get protein in, and it's easier for me to drink it than to eat it, and so this is essential for me. Like, if I go in a bulk, I just bulk up, and then if I really wanted to cut, I could just eat whenever I'm hungry, and I would shred up right away, as long as I'm staying in the gym, maintaining my muscle. But I'm rambling. Anyway, next up, creatine. I feel like creatine is the closest thing to that whole night and day supplement. This is going to do the trick, and it's really not even that. It's not a night and day type thing. You're going to get in the gym, you're going to be taking it for a couple of weeks, and then one day, one of your workouts, you're going to just kind of like surprise yourself a little bit. It's going to be like, man, I wasn't thinking I was going to be able to get, that set today, but I did it. Or, I'm lasting a little bit longer in my workout before I'm feeling fatigued. This is what's going to do that. And you're going to notice size difference a little bit. It's going to have you retaining more water in your muscles. Look a little fuller. It's going to just give you just a little slight difference. Creatine, you know what I mean? So that's number 2 for me. And third, last thing is caffeine pills. This is my pre-workout now. And a lot of these fancy pre-workouts, they have all this other stuff in there that's also effective, that, you know what I mean? But what you feel, what's getting you through the workout and giving you the boost to just put in that work is the caffeine. So if somebody was to sponsor me and say, hey, go in this supplement store, pick out whatever you want, there's plenty of things that I would pick up. There's a fat burner that I would pick up, and not for fat burning purposes, just because I like this particular product. There's definitely a fancy pre-workout that I would go get. As far as essential stuff, I would add definitely multivitamin, some protein bonded multivitamin, I should say fish oil. Those are definitely things I would add in to my stack. But like I said, it's just not that necessary. And I'll show you a little clip of, this is me. I think I'm like 2 or 3 weeks into doing fat for the first time, and I'm talking about all the different things. I'm getting serious about lifting. I found this forum where it's on simplyshredded.com, where people were telling me, this is what you really need to do. This is what's real. This is what's bullshit. And it was just great to have this information. And so I'm learning about all these things that are actually effective. So I want to try it all. I want to so let me play that clip. After the deload week, I plan on adding beta-alanine and citrulline mally. 2 more supplements. I'm starting to really notice the effects of the creatine. And at first, after that first loading phase week, I didn't really feel anything, so I was gonna kind of lay off on the supplements for a while. But now that it's really kicked in and I'm feeling the effects of it, I kind of want to try some other things that I've heard good things about. So citrulline mally and beta-alanine, I'll be putting those into the equation about a week from now. Yeah, so you can see, and like I kind of like, now that I'm looking back, it's like, okay, all that stuff wasn't completely necessary, but it's great to, like, you go into a supplement shop, you go into GNC, and somebody's trying to tell you all these different things, give you all these selling points behind supplements, and you know what's up, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take this pre-workout and I'm gonna get these tingles or whatever, but that's just the beta-alanine in there. In there. It's not like some fancy magical thing that's kicking in right now. That's something I have to take over time to feel the effects of it, So I would still go through that process again, but now looking back, I know that beta-alanine is not gonna break or make my workouts. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. This is what I've been taking for the past year. I'm still progressing. I'm still, making gains. So it's not, all these different things that people are trying to sell you, it's not all that necessary. This isn't even all that necessary. You could still get by without this stuff as long as you're dedicated and doing what you got to do to hit all your goals. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. I'll be sure to leave links to the forum at Simply Shredded and to this other tool, examine.com, where you can go look up the active ingredients in whatever supplement you're trying to take and see the different effects of it. It's a real helpful tool. I wish this was around when I first started, because you bugging these guys on the forums to tell you about different things or show you where to go, and this is just an easy resource for all that. So examine.com, simplyshredded.com, go check them out. I'll put links right below that like button, and yeah, so be sure to check me out there. Leave a comment to tell me about any supplements that you just have to have, or just tell me about your stack in general, and that's it. So I'm Skullay, YouTube fitness community's best kept secret.
Bitch, you wasn't with me lifting in the gym.